So for this lesson, it was really important to build background knowledge. The students were lucky enough to actually go to the museum on a field trip to the local Life and Science Museum, and they were able to see the butterfly room. So that was an experience that they already had. So in starting the lesson, I wanted to remind them that you've been to the butterfly room. You have this experience, this sort of prior knowledge in the back of your mind. And then the other things that I did to build background knowledge, I had the little plastic butterflies and the egg and the crystal, so they had something to touch and feel and look at as something real. And then the photographs. So with English language learners, it's really important to be building that background knowledge, whether you're showing a clip, you're using pictures or drawings, anything real from the real world, or thinking about an experience that they've had. For our English language learners, it's really important that they have access to the content in a way that feels real. I know that you guys have been studying life cycles. I know that you've studied lots of animals and their life cycles. And I also know that some of you have been to the Museum of Life and Science. Give me a me too if you've been to the Museum of Life and Science, and you've been to the butterfly exhibit, and you've seen the butterflies flying around the room. Well, today, we're going to get to learn all about their life cycle. I'd like a quiet hand to read our first content objective. But first, you guys have been to the Life and Science Museum. Well, I went to the Life and Science Museum this weekend, and I met with a scientist there. And I asked her, I'm going to be talking to the second graders about the life cycle. Is there anything that you could give me? And she gave me some really interesting things from the museum. I had to borrow them. You might get to touch them if you're sitting up really straight. And a smile. First, she gave me a butterfly egg. Say egg.
Egg.
And from this egg, the scientist told me, she also gave me some photographs. She was so generous. She gave me some photographs. She said that the eggs sit on this leaf, and from the egg hatches. And she said, when the egg hatches, it turns into a caterpillar. Say caterpillar.
Caterpillar.
And this caterpillar crawls around and eats, and he eats, and he crawls, and he crawls. And then he winds himself up and hangs from a leaf. And this is called a chrysalis. Say chrysalis.
Chrysalis.
And the scientist gave me a photograph of the chrysalis. Here's a bunch of chrysalises hanging from a branch. And then the scientist said that from the chrysalis emerges, just like this,